Hey everybody, welcome to Lula Yoga 15-minute morning stretch. Let's begin. Okay, stand with your weight spread evenly across both feet. Roll your shoulders back and down, stand nice and tall. As you inhale, lift the arms up overhead. Stretch the body gently from side to side, exhale. Inhale, lift up, and as you exhale again, come over to the right. Inhale back to center. Same on the left side. And we'll repeat this again on both sides. Inhale to lift. Exhale to come down. Release the hands, float them back down to your sides. On our next inhale, we're going to bring the arms up overhead, but we're going to lift the heels up off the ground as well. Exhale to come down. Let's repeat this 5 times, moving with your own breath. Inhaling to lift up. Exhaling to come down. Use the strength in those ankles. Exhale back down. Last one here. Inhale, lift up and stretch. And exhale to release the arms. Inhale once more, and as you exhale, forward fold. The hands may come down to the mat. They may come to the shin or the feet or the thighs. Maybe onto a block in front of you. Bend the knees as much as you need to. Shake your head for no. Nod your head for yes. And just feel your way into this forward fold this morning. We're usually quite tight in the hamstrings first thing in the morning, so it's good to give those a bit of a stretch, but be kind to your body and bend the knees as much as you feel you need to. When you're ready, bend the knees once more, drop the hips and the butt down towards the ground. Lift the arms up either side of the ears into chair pose. We're going to hold it here for a while, guys, so continue to breathe. You can squeeze the knees together and the legs together, or you can have them roughly hip distance apart, whatever feels right for you. Keep breathing here. Drop the hips a little lower if you can. And then as you exhale, again back to the forward fold. Bend those knees, let the upper body relax once more. Place your right hand down on the floor, bend your right knee. Inhale, lift the left arm up to the sky. So you should feel a big stretch down the IT band of the left leg. Same again on the other side, bend the left knee. Left hand on the floor or a block. Inhale, right arm comes up. As you exhale, release it back down. We're going to walk the hands forwards, away from the feet. Walk the feet back towards the other side of the mat. And again, find downward dog here, bending the knees, stretching into this pose. I always say this, it's a full body pose. You lift the hips, you press into the fingertips and the hands. You draw those heels down towards the ground, and you let the chest, even if it's just by a millimeter, come a little bit closer towards the thighs. Continuing to breathe here. In and out, steady, even breathing, noticing how the body's feeling this morning. And just finding our stillness in downward facing dog. Gazing up towards the navel. When you're ready then, let's lift our right leg up towards the sky to find three-legged dog. You can bend at the knee if you wish. Stretch and release that leg, and then we're going to take a few circles with the knee. So we're opening out that hip joint. Taking the circles in different directions, whatever feels right for your practice today. And opening out through those hips, continuing to breathe. Release that foot down onto the ground, and we'll go the same with the left leg. Left leg lifts up high, bend at the knee, and circle the knee around in different directions, opening that hip joint. Continuing to breathe, exhale as we bring the foot down. Okay, we're going to roll forwards up into plank, drop the knees and lower the upper body to the ground, roll the shoulders back and find ourselves in baby cobra. So the hands are just underneath the shoulders, palms facing down. We're using the upper body and the back strength to lift the upper body up off of the ground. Lift the hands up just to check this. And then, as we exhale, we're going to bring the upper body and the head down to the ground. As we inhale, we're going to press into the hands, press into the feet, lift to upward dog. Heart shines forward. If that feels too much, stay in baby cobra. Exhale to come back down. Inhale to lift up dog. Exhale back down. Once more here, inhale, lift. Exhale to release. Last one. Inhale to lift up. Good. Now bring the hips back and come to tabletop position. Shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. As we inhale, we drop the belly, lift the head, lift the hips. And as we exhale, we arch through the spine, lifting up from the middle of the spine. Move with your own breath. Inhale to lift up. Exhale to arch. Cat and cow, classic warm-up for the spine in yoga. Press the floor away with the feet and the hands, even lifting the knees up a little if you need to. Let's come to a flat tabletop now. We're going to inhale to lift our right arm up to the sky. Exhale, thread it underneath the left arm and bring the upper body down to the mat. Threading the needle here. Great shoulder stretch. Just continue to breathe. Bring the hips down towards the heels as much as you can and then come back to tabletop. Inhale once more with the left arm. Cross it underneath. Let the upper body relax. Feeling that stretch around the shoulder joint. Breathe here. When we're ready, coming back to our tabletop, we're going to tuck the toes under this time and bring the weight onto the heels. So we're stretching out through the soles of the feet. Bring the hands in front of you, fingertips face towards each other. Turn the hands so the fingertips face towards your knees, stretching out the wrists in all different directions. You can rock gently up and down off of the soles of the feet. Turn the fingertips to point away from you this time, gently rocking from side to side. And then place the hands in front, fingertips away from you. Take the knees out wide, drop the hips down to the heels, and relax here into child's pose. So the chest comes down to the mat, the arms stretch away, or they can come either side of the body as well. Trying to find that equilibrium between bringing the weight of the hips and the butt down towards the heels and stretching the upper body and the hands and the arms away. Walk the hands over towards the right then, and just feel a nice stretch down the side of the body. Nothing to do, nowhere to be right now. Continuing to breathe here, feeling that rib cage expand against your thighs and your legs. Bring the hands back to the center and walk them over to the left this time. And stretch here. We're giving between 15-30 seconds, even up to a minute for some of these stretches. So remember to breathe through them. Wherever you're holding the tension, send the breath there and just let it go. Okay, when you're ready, bring the hands back to the center, find tabletop once more. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward dog. Let's walk the feet towards the hands. And we're going to go straight into our yogi squat. So bringing the hips and the butt down towards the heels. Just play around with this pose. Everybody is different. Do what feels right for you. Some people prefer a wider stance, a narrower stance. When you've found your balance, bring the hands to heart center and gently press the elbows into the knees to open them away from each other. When you're ready, inhale, lift the right arm up. Exhale, come down. Same with the left. And just move and twist into this pose, doing what feels right for your body today, your practice. Moving as fast or as slowly as you feel is right for you. I was going quite quick here. And then when you're ready, come onto the knees. Cross the feet behind you, sit back onto the butt, bringing the upper body down to the ground. We're going to take happy baby here. So laying on the ground, grabbing hold of your feet. If you can't grab your feet, grab around the ankles or the shins. And again, just play here, guys. This is called happy baby pose because it's what babies do. They're so flexible. They can grab hold of their feet with their hands and just play around. So bend and straighten your legs. Great stretch for the inner thighs, for the groin, also for the hamstrings as well, if you're stretching the legs out. And just gently rock from side to side, finding your happy place within. You can bring the feet down if that feels right for you, stretching the legs out as well, or just keeping them bent. Whatever feels good for your body this morning, or whatever time of day it is. You can grab hold of the insides of the feet as well to add a little bit more weight to the stretch. And then when you're ready, bring the knees together. Allow the left leg to relax down onto the ground and keep the right knee bent in towards the body. Drop the right knee over the left leg. Try and bring the shoulders so they relax flat down onto the ground. Creating that supine twist. You can sort of spaghetti the legs around each other for an extra twist. You don't have to do what feels right for you today. But we're trying to bring the shoulders flat down onto the ground. Arms can come out wide or into kind of cactus arms with the elbows bent if that feels more comfortable for your shoulders. We're going to hold it here for a while, so just continue to breathe. Relax into the pose. And breathe deep. Okay, let's switch sides. Bring the right knee and left knee in. Relax the right leg onto the ground. Bring the left knee over to the side. Again, flatten the shoulders down. You can twist the legs around one another if that's within your practice. If not, just stay where you are. Take the arms out wide or bend at the elbows. Just trying to find that twist through the spine, allowing the upper body and the shoulders to be flat down. As you breathe deeply, I invite you to notice where you're holding on to tension in your body. Imaginatively and energetically send the breath there and see if maybe you can let it go. Maybe one side feels easier or harder than the other, just noticing the differences within our own bodies. Let's untangle the legs, bring the knees in towards the body, and we're going to gently rock up to seated. Okay, let's straighten the legs in front of us, toes point up towards the sky, shoulders back and down, sitting up nice and tall. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. The hands may come to the feet, they may come to the ankles, the shins, the thighs. Trying to keep a nice straight spine here. And the idea is to bring the chest down towards the thighs. Wherever your hands are on the legs is absolutely fine. With every inhale, lift up a little bit, and with every exhale, see if you can just get even a millimetre closer down to the ground with the upper body. The gaze here is towards the toes. Just continue to breathe deeply, calmly. When you're ready, then come back up to seated. We're going to take the hands just behind us, just behind the butt. Place the feet flat on the floor as you bend the knees. Walk the feet away from you as you lift up through the hips. So we're using the glutes here. We're pressing down with our hands, pressing down with our feet. If you'd like to go a little further, straighten the legs. Keep the feet flat down on the ground. Or stay with the knees bent. Same benefits, different poses. Do what works for you. Let's drop the hips down towards the ground. Cross the feet in front of you. Come forwards onto the knees, tuck the toes, straighten the legs, walk forwards, and we find ourselves back in forward fold, where we pretty much started the practice. Shake your head for no, nod your head for yes to doing your stretch this morning, and slowly, oh so slowly, stack the vertebrae one by one to rise up to standing. The head is the last part of the body to come up. Roll the shoulders back and down. Bring the feet together. Inhale, lift the arms up overhead, and we'll take those side body stretches once more. Maybe feeling a little bit more flexible than we did at the start of the practice. Float the arms down either side, roll the shoulders back and down. We'll just give everything a little bit of a shake out now as well. And let's thank our bodies for all they've done for us this practice and all they will continue to do for us today. Thank you for practicing with me. Namaste. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed your morning stretch. Please like and subscribe for more videos and we'll see you soon. Bye. Bye, Skip.